baby. We all the way on the fourth row, baby. Yeah. You look good in that silver and black. It's all about the game, so I'll be handing out cards and everything. I'll be at every Raider game. So. Good evening, Raider Nation. I don't even know where to begin. For the first time in my adult life as a Raider fan, Turf is 100% completely lost. Completely lost. I absolutely have no idea. I have no idea what this regime, ownership, front office, coaching staff, you know what, man? Y'all can laugh at me, man. I'm a little bit heartbroken, man. I'm a little bit heartbroken. I really am. I'm gonna get through this show. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we do. It doesn't matter. Hey, all 53 people on this roster that made it. Shout out to every single Raider that made it on the squad. Salute. Appreciate you. And congratulations. And welcome to Raider Nation. You will absolutely have the support of Turf. Everybody. Cheers to that. Look, man, I'm not happy. I'm just going, I don't even know. We gonna have to dig into this one, man. This is gonna be an extended. No, I'm not gonna say extended show. I tend to do things properly in terms of sticking to my time frame, but I just gotta be honest with y'all. This is a rough show for Turf today, for obvious several reasons. I'm just not understanding these decisions being made. Not a single one of them, in a lot of ways, makes sense to me. I mean, the lack of depth in our secondary, our wide receiver room. Yo, it's scary out here. I don't know, man. We gonna do this. We gonna get through this show. You know what I'm saying? As you know, I always try to prepare something, man. Something tries to get prepared here for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, Raider Nation, welcome back to the Ultimate Raider Fan 32 show. Tonight it's all about finality. The decisions are in. Everybody already knows the 53-man roster is locked. And we now know who's riding with us into week one and who's watching from the outside. These are always some of the toughest days in football. Yep, dreams are made, but they are also crushed. Turf's dreams are absolutely crushed in so many ways. And we're going to get to it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get to it. But you know what I mean? With Pete, man, running this leadership thing and John Spytak doing the roster construction, man, we've seen a new situation in more ways than we care to, I think, personally. I mean, look, let's be honest. There are quite a few people, I'm sure, that are very ecstatic with these changes. They love it. They're excited about what's going on. They can't wait, right? Turf is just not one of them at all. Again, we will dive into this deeply right now as I lick my wounds, man, on a lot of things, and that doesn't mean necessarily, I called everything. As far as the people that I wanted to make it, I actually thought Touchdown Tommy had a shot. Shout out to my brethren over at Montana State University, where we still rocking Bobcat Nation. Yeah. And one of my guys I think did make it. Hopefully this list I have is wrong. I have a surprise in the morning or tonight, right? One of y'all will enlighten Turf. And correct me if my information is misinformed, right? So we're going to go through it all, man. Front office decisions, offensive firepower, if you want to call it that, defensive grit, and of course, special teams, right? Got to go over special teams because it's a third of the game, and it will absolutely win and lose you some games for sure. I mean, the surprise cuts, were there really some surprise cuts? There were a few surprise cuts. I'll have to admit it. I thought Alex Bachman was a lock, a shoo-in to make this team. He clearly was not, right? Trying to think. I mean, that was really one of the only surprises for me, really. This front office philosophy, I don't understand it. The balance of the roster, I don't understand it. I don't understand the defensive side, the offensive side. Maybe one of my Seahawk fans can chime in here and help your boy Turf out. Maybe somebody here that understands Pete Carroll's defense can help me out, because I think we're going into this season with a total of 5 cornerbacks. Total. Like I say, hopefully Turf is wrong about this. A total of 5. Again, we're going to dig into it, man. We are absolutely going to dig into this. First and foremost, we're only 10 minutes in, and I got to tell you, I appreciate each and every one of y'all are in here. So you know how we get down. Chat lives matter. Chat lives matter. Chat lives matter, ladies and gentlemen. And with that, immediately, that's what I'm going into, man. John Leon. Salute. Right? We got John Leon in the building. Appreciate you for coming through. Hope you enjoy the show. Let me see. Let me go all the way back, man. We got Chewy in the building. Chewy, my dog. Appreciate you for coming through, man. Hope you enjoy the show. As usual, man, we got Zach down. Raider Mike in the building. My guy, he looks out for me, man. He's got a wrench, right? You know what I'm saying? Turf. Appreciate you, man, for coming through. Hope you also, man, enjoy the show. We got Pigs. Salute, Pigs. My guy. Cheers, man. It's going to be a long season, man. It's going to be a long season. Hey, Pigs. Thank you for coming through, bro. Appreciate you. Hope you enjoy the show. We got a lot to talk about, man. We got Geo Max in the building. Raider Nation, salute. Appreciate you for coming through, man. Hope you enjoy the show. We got Raider Jason in the building. Hey, bro. Appreciate you as always. I've been peeping you out, man. You've been getting slick with your, you know what I'm saying, with your content. I like what you're doing, brother. Appreciate you for coming through. Hope you enjoy the show, man. I've been tuning in, man. I like what you're doing, brother. As always, man. And he's been on the show a few times now, if not once for sure. So, you know, it is what it is. Hey, we got my dog. Real talk. Raider Nation. What's good, Turf? What happened to your boys? 805, man. I'm sick, bro. I'm sick. I'm just sick all over. I mean, I got one of them though. 805. Right? I got one of them. I got a gopher girly. I mean, not a gopher girly. I got a gopher guy. Right? We got a gopher guy. We got a gopher guy. I think. Right? I think we got a gopher guy. My bad. Hold on. TikTok. Yeah, I'm tripping, man. My favorite. I apologize, TikTok. Shout out to TikTok in the building, man. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Let me make sure I get this right. Hopefully this works out. And I can see what's going on in here, because I gotta shout y'all out too, man. Trust me, I'm not forgetting about TikTok. TikTok been absolutely coming through for your boy. So tune in, TikTok. I'm still in Chat Lives Matter, if you can see, right? Chat Lives still matter. That's where we at with it right now. So that's where I'm rocking. We got a superstar in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Billy Davis. So what up? Raider Nation, Turk, Chat. Appreciate you for coming through, Billy D. Hope you enjoy the show, my dude. I already told y'all John Leon was in the building. Appreciate you for coming, my guy, man. As always, you know, Geo Max talking that salute to the one nation, only nation, Raiders. Yes, sir. Appreciate you for coming through. You know, we got my homegirl in the building, Sun Goddess. Salute, Miss Sun Goddess. Appreciate you for coming through. Hope you enjoy the show. Blessings, Raider Nation. All right, let me just hop on real quick in terms of chatting it up with, you know, like I said, we got Chris in the building. Good job, man. We got I don't know what that says. No something, man. We got GCO, CO 2626, man. Hey, quarterbacks are just there for injury. Geno will get us there. I'm not gonna, you know, completely say that's untrue. I do believe in Geno. I think he's definitely a top 10 quarterback. So, my dude. Appreciate you for coming through. Hope you enjoy the show. And last but not least, who just snuck in the door, man, we got Raiders Dash. What's up, G? Love the show. Salute to you, my brother. Appreciate you for coming through. All right. So, you know, let's just, I don't think there's no easier way to do this, right? I think you just dive in, you just jump right into it. And we just gonna go straight to it, man. We got our offense on the board here, right? We got offense, ladies and gentlemen. Look. I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. I don't understand what's going on here. For, I guess, our wide receiver one, I guess, is this how I'm going to read it? Or is wide receiver one on the left-hand side in terms of Trey Tucker and or Jacoby Myers? Which one is it today? Because I don't know, right? I'm going to be honest. I don't. See, Turf can admit he doesn't know everything, right? I'm not comprehending if the slot is Jacoby. I mean, if I want to look at how they've been playing things, right? That outside wide receiver with Trey Tucker and Jack Best, they've been playing one, right? And Jacoby's been playing slot while Dante has been playing two. So right now, I'm going straight to the wide receiver group. We got Dante Thornton Jr., right? That's just the only one. He's the only one right now as far as wide receiver 1 or 2, whichever that is. That's where he's at with this. And then let's just say wide receiver 2, right? Yo, this is wild. Somebody tell me this is a dream. I didn't count this up. You know what I mean? This doesn't make sense. I hope all of this I have is wrong tonight. And y'all can yell at me. To be honest, I didn't even want to do nothing, man. I'm so sick of this. I am so sick of this regime. I'm already I just don't understand why every time people come in, they have to quote unquote do it their way. Just destroy everything. Just destroy everything. That's what it feels like to me. I mean, complete destruction. I digress. Look, we're at wide receiver 2, right? So, I mean, hey, look, or 1. I'm going to say it's 1 because at least they have a backup for this one, which is Trey Tucker at 1, right? Shout out to Trey Tucker and family. I'm telling you right now, if he goes off, like I said, that is the jersey I buy this year, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Trey Tucker, moms and pops. That's the one. My man can do as everybody expects. I think his mom's is hard on him too, so I don't think she let nothing slide. She don't seem like that type of lady. So, yep. Hey. Bottom line is Geno is a quarterback. Right. We're not going to be able to use the excuses he doesn't have the talent. Right. Only thing is if Geno gets hurt. And again, I'm not, I guess I shouldn't word it as an excuse, but you know what I mean. No matter how you look at it, for whichever side of the fence you're fighting for him. So, but that's where we at, ladies and gentlemen, and Jack Best, who showed promise, but this wasn't against. So we got 3 wide receivers. We got 3 wide receivers, and then we got a slot in Jacoby Myers, who probably won't even be here. He probably won't even be here. I don't know what's going on. I really don't understand what is going on. I'm tired of this. Trust the process. I'm tired of this. You just gotta give him a shot. I don't have to give him a shot. I've been giving him a shot for the last 20 plus years. The last time I've seen this team have a chance at anything, was directly after I graduated college. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been out of college for over 20 years. I've been out of college for 20 years. 25 to be exact. Yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. How many times are we going to keep doing this? And see, the problem is, this is the problem. Because I don't see other teams do this. The problem, I'm already off track, man. I'm already off track in my feelings. The problem is, I don't see other teams that do this with a proper, you know what I'm saying? With a proper front office, coaching staff, and competent just ownership. And this is where, you know what I mean? I really got to start questioning why. Because at the end of the day, Mark, you signed the checks, my guy. You signed the checks, man, and you signing off on this craziness. And the thing is, I don't know, man. You're making money. Everybody knows you. And I don't think you're not putting money back in. I think you're doing your best. I really do, Mark. I think Mark Davis is doing the best he can. He's hiring football people around him. He's opened up that checkbook. He's giving ownership. Man, Mark Davis is doing this thing. It's just not working out. Guys, we have a total of 5 wide receivers for the season. 5. Dante Thornton, Jacoby Myers, Trey Tucker, Jack Bech, excuse me. We only have 4. I'm sorry. I said 5, but we got 4. This is wild. 4 wide receivers? Somebody's got to tell me this is a dream. Somebody's got to tell me Turf is tripping. We got 5 wide receivers. That's what we doing. So we going to carry 3 tight ends with Brock Bowers, Michael Mayer, which obviously I expect, and then Ian Thomas. Why won't we just roll with 2 tight ends and at least 5 wide receivers? At least a backup in each position. 5, I would have been like, cool. 6 would have probably been better. And we got 4. Is anybody else agreeing with this? Let me take a look at what's going on out here. Does anybody else agree with this? I don't understand, man. You know, Pigs, I don't know, man. Touchdown Tommy to the practice squad. I hope he stays some way, shape, or form. Because I don't know, right? I remember one of the things that, your boy AP had done, right? I guess, and I don't know how this tradition really is. I don't know how this tradition looks, but AP apparently let the practice people on the sideline dressed, right? I guess something along those lines. I'm not sure. Long story short, I don't know how this practice squad looks, man. I hope Touchdown Tommy is still, you know what I'm saying, in contention, if you will, whatever the case may be, for at least the practice squad spot. I don't know. I'm not happy about it, man. I'm not happy. Man, shout out to Raiders, Powers, Earth, Raiders. Hello from Chicago. Appreciate you for coming through, man. Hope you enjoy the show. We got Al's Ghost, man. Salute Al's Ghost. Salute. Appreciate you for coming through, man. Hope you enjoy the show, man. My guy Robert Benya is in the building. What's up, my dude? One of the longtime Raiders supporters, man. Hey, can't thank you enough, as always. Appreciate you for coming through, man. Hope you enjoy the show. See, Raider Powers, you right with me, dog. I can't understand it. It's got to be what others saying. I can't understand this either, bro. I don't know what's going on. This is wild. This is absolutely wild. This is mind-boggling to me. So the slot is Trey or Bech. So, okay, I guess they expect Trey or Bech to get, tore up. I guess Dante Thornton, the rookie, he's just a solid number 1 starter for the whole season. He's not going to have any problems. He's just amazing, right? A true rookie, and you don't have to worry about what he's going to be able to do for a whole season. Dude, looks like he weighs about 150 pounds. I don't understand what's going on. I'm hoping that this is, like I said, is misinformation. It's not full yet. I pulled this off of the site. You know what I'm saying? Somebody count up these numbers off of the site. Tell me if this equals 53, right? I got offense. I got defense. I got special teams. We going through it all. Somebody give me a tally account on the offense right now. We keep that number in mind. Maybe I'll put it somewhere to, kind count up when we get through the end of this. This is just disgusting. It's disgusting. 4 wide receivers, 3 tight ends. Bro, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. And then every other position, you backed up twice, 3 times in some situations. I don't understand this. I don't understand this. How the heck do we keep AOC over Miller? Can't understand it either. I can't understand it either. Hey, I got AOC memorabilia for sale, FYI. It's going cheap. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't even care how much I paid for it at this point. I'm lying. I do care how much I paid, but you know. Hey, I'm upset. Turf is upset. Turf is upset with this. Ooh, I'm upset. I'm upset. Is anybody else? I'm upset. I don't know. I mean, let me keep going, right? Because we've talked about the wide receivers and the tight ends, right? So I guess one way of looking at it, right, is you have a total of 7 weapons as far as that can be considered wide receivers. That's the way I can look at it. They're looking at Brock Bowers as a wide receiver, right, where, you know, Mayer and Thomas are. I have to look at it that way. And the truth is, there's no question for Brock Bowers to not be on the field at all times. That's just the type of player, athlete he is, and that's what I expect us to see long term. We'll have to see. But this is bad. This is so bad to me. Let's just go. All right, let's go to the guards. Like center, first off, the fact that Meredith is the starting center, again, like I said, regimes they just come in and crush everything. They don't allow nothing. It's like we had a nice little bud. We had a nice little bud brewing with JPJ. Man, who knows how this man turns out with what they're doing right now. I have no idea where his confidence is, how it's going to react come first game where he's in the trenches for real. Up in New England. We still don't know what the weather's going to look like. I'm so upset about this. Look, we're going to look at Will Putnam made the team. That's kind of encouraging to me. I won't lie, because the fact that, the fact that he's been here for a while now, and he made it with this regime. He's made it with, 2 different regimes now with this Will Putnam kid? That makes me feel good. It makes me feel like we have some depth at the position, even though JPJ isn't there like he should be, and being backed up by this guy as well. So I'm actually, see, Turf can be very objective. I'm going through it position by position. And I'm very objective at center. That's a good sign. Will Putnam. Right? Because we all know we lost the behemoth of a tackle who I thought was going to be something. And obviously he's gone, waived, cut. But I digress. So, right, center's good. The guard position, man. You got Dylan Parham and Caleb Rogers at the left guard. That's going to suck. And then the right guard, God forbid JPJ gets hurt, because you got JPJ and John Alex Kaplan. Dude ain't played all off season. all off season, all camp. Shout out to Sacktown, man. I appreciate you. Y'all see what he's saying, man. For everybody that is on here, man. Yeah, please, if you don't mind, hit that like, thumbs up, subscribe, and head on over to YouTube. Hit that like, subscribe. For my TikTok people, I love it. I see you, Carlos Vega. Let me go on ahead and put that out there for you, Carlos Vega. AFC South, who's winning it? I'll let you know that in the hot second as I finish promoing myself. But yeah, going over and hit, all those channels, man, for the Ultimate Raider Fan 32. And do not forget, if you are a combat sports, BJJ, boxing, MMA fan, the Knockout Canvas. Go check out the Knockout Canvas, right? Yeah, so let's go right on to it, man. Carlos Vega. Let me tell you who I think, man. You said AFC South, right? Carlos said the AFC South. Who do I think is going to take it? I think it's interesting because it's not a strong division. They're all kind of mid, though. With the exception of one team who is obviously the one that I'm probably going to expect to win it, which is the Texans. I see the Houston Texans winning the AFC South. I have the Jaguars actually stepping it up. I have them coming up in second, and I think the Colts just have some serious problems. So they'll be bringing up the rear in fourth place, while the Titans, and I think Cam is going to make some magic happen. Cam has been making magic happen since day one. Shout out to Columbia, Texas, where that man is born and raised. I didn't realize his story either. I didn't know he was one of those FCS players like your boy Turf. That's a fraternity, if you will. We're always going to support each other, and that man is the number one draft pick after coming from what is it? An incarnation word, or I don't even know how to pronounce that school in San Antonio. But shout out to them. Shout out to them. It is what it is. But that's who I expect. Carlos Vega. I think that the Texans win it. I think the Jags scare them, though. I think the Jags. Hey, look, they're going to have to do something because at this point in time, your boy Trevor Lawrence needs to, ish or get off the pot, as they used to say. It's time for him to show something more. It's time to move on. He needs to change the scenery. The team needs to change the scenery. I mean, you just went and got a Ferrari on both sides of the ball. Going to be some expectations there. Trevor Lawrence, you've always had pieces around you, so yeah, that's what that's going to be, man. Jose Huertas in the building. Whoa. Probably something I was talking about, man. And look, Geomax, no, I'm not going to even agree with this. I'm a clap for you, Hey, let's Pickett is an upgrade over ALC, and ALC is far more prepared than Miller. I wholeheartely disagree with this. I think you can look at Kenny Pickett and ALC as being the same same quarterback. I don't see Pickett being any better than ALC in any way, shape, or form. Kenny Pickett can't run. His arm isn't that strong. I mean, I don't understand. Yeah, sorry. Not going to see that. Not going to see that. Not going to see that from me in terms of agreeing with that one. Don't see it. But yeah, all right, let's dive back in. Where were we at? We were talking about our guards, right? Which again, our left guard situation with Dylan Parham and then the rookie Caleb Rogers, that's diabolical. That's diabolical, as they would say. Somebody agree or disagree with me, man. It's diabolical to sit here and have that as your left guard situation. A rookie behind a dude, that's not good. That's wild. Yo, that should be Jordan Meredith. Jackson Powers Johnson should be playing center. Period. You went and gave this kid Alex Kappa money, so you might as well had, giving him the other guard position. And you know what I'm saying? That's our line we rock with in terms of the left and right guard situation. But right now, the way I see our left guard and right guard situation, it is the weakest part of our interior offense. And Meredith, I don't know. As long as he's not getting his ish pushed in like Andre James used to do. Shout out to Andre James. So glad you're not here no more. We did appreciate you, but so glad you're not here no more. You'll be an alumni one day. I'll dap you up, obviously, all that good stuff, man. Once a Raider, always a Raider. So we love you. Just not on the field. Sorry. Yeah, I'm probably being mean, I guess you would say. But hey, look, I got hate just like everybody else. There are plenty of haters, even on my team. So let alone the ones that's in the stands. Yeah. So, anywho, I digress. Let's get back into it, right? So, our guard situation ain't great for me. I'm giving that a D all day. You know what I mean? I'm giving everything a D right now. The only thing that's getting an A is the tight end room. Tight end room get an A. Wide receivers is a D. Left guards. Now we'll move on to tackles because that is a bright spot, right? Tackle is a bright spot. We got DJ Glaze. DJ Glaze. Hopefully, he can build on the year he's had. It's promising. I'm happy about that. Honest truth. We know he's going to have growing pains, but not the type of growing pains that require a project. His growing pains don't equal project like other people's growing pains. So I'm actually good with this. I'm actually really, really good with this. And I like the fact that, they got Thayer Mumford behind him, a veteran that whoever our quarterback is going to get killed if they don't pay attention to their front side. Just being honest, right? Because Thayer struggle. But he can play inside too, right? See, and this is where, again, and you go to the left tackle, you got Colton Miller. He's considered, whether Turf likes him or not, he's considered a top 10 left tackle. And that's saying a lot. That's protecting your money. So, it doesn't matter what Turf says. And hey, depending on how he plays, right, it's on him to play well. And erase everything that I have to say in that respect. We'll have no problems, Colton, right? No problems. Charles Grant, again, if Colton gets hurt, we're probably in trouble. Because what you gonna do? Move? You can't move Thayer Mumford left. You're gonna have to probably. I don't trust the rookie. Charles Grant. I don't know. I give that group a C. I give the tackles a C. C is in cat. C. I should have put them on my grades for y'all. I should have. I don't know why I didn't. I should have put my grades on for y'all, but this 53-man roster is wild, ladies and gentlemen. It's so wild to me. Geno Smith, Aidan O'Connell. It's not a shocker. They clearly are going to get another quarterback. They have to because O'Connell is out for 6 weeks. I don't even think we have anyone on practice squad, right? Because that was Carter Bradley, who probably just got waived by the 49ers, I believe. So, hey, maybe they go back and get him. I don't know. Somebody think about that one. Maybe they go back and get him. That'd be interesting, I guess. I don't know. I really have no high hopes for this season, anyways. I never really did from way before even draft. Like, yeah, I'm just more even killed because I realize what we're. That's why I'm not surprised at what's going on. I'm just heartbroken. I'm just tired. I'm tired. Turf is tired. For the people in the back, Turf lives in Texas, and Turf has been going to Raiders games since they opened up the stadium without missing one. And at some point, the definition of insanity kicks in, and it's time to, take a step back, take a look at what's going on. And it's a lot easier to, see when you're not pulling the own wool over your eyes and not really digging into this stuff. You know what I mean? And it's just hard. It's hard to not be upset with the decisions being made right now. And the fact that we feel like we reset every 2 to 3 years. For the last 25 years. Reset every 2. We've gone through more coaches, more quarterbacks, more. It's just so disgusting. It's just disgusting and disheartening. And it's hard to continue. It's hard to continue without being very, very critical. Because you just can't keep, putting the banana in the tailpipe. Pause. Can't keep going. Turf is only going to just keep being a positive. No, I'm going to be objective about this. I have no choice. It's out of control. It's truly out of control right now. So, I mean, we've gotten through it all. I've left the best for last because, again, I'm sad. I'm heartbroken. My guy, Sincere McCormick, gone. He's gone, bro. It's just been rough. It's been rough, man. It has been rough. It is so bad. It is so bad. I mean, hey, there are a lot of happy people, man. Let me say this, too. Let me make sure I say this. For the people that are on the side of this is exactly what you want, we should be trusting the process. Pete Carroll and these guys know what they're doing, right? You keep thinking this stuff all you want, and you keep buying tickets to games all you want, eating the popcorn, the hot dogs, the nachos, purchasing jerseys, memorabilia. You do that for 4 years straight at the most expensive stadium in the NFL at this point, and not even live there. Can't even wake up and roll out of bed to do it. There's no way. There's just no way. There's just no way, man. I can't keep pulling the wool over my eyes. I'm going to see it for what it is. And this offense is atrocious. I hope you know what you're doing, Chip Kelly, because good Lord, you better. You absolutely better with what I see. You got Ashton Jeanty. You got no offensive line, but you got Ashton Jeanty as your starting running back. You got Zamir Zeus White / Raheem Mostert, as your 2. I guess they're still trying to figure that out. You know what I'm saying? Still trying to figure that out. And of course, last but not least, which I'm just gonna laugh at it, man. You got Dylan Lowry. And we all know why Dylan Lowry is the 4th running back. And that's because he's a heck of a special teams guy. They canned everybody that I liked for the little putt that could. and Dylan Lowry. And look, I hope the kid balls out. I mean, he's not going to get a shot to run the rock. I hope he's just as passionate as he's always been. I hope he's gotten smarter. I hope he's right. At least he's not fumbling the rock. He absolutely looked good in preseason. Shout out to Dylan Lowry. Looked great. He actually did. And I'll admit it. I'll admit that he outplayed my guys on special teams. 100%. And when I say my guys, clearly I'm talking about touchdown Tommy. Shout out Tommy Mellett. Bro, you still a G in my eyes. You still a number one in my book, bro. You're the first, at least to my knowledge. I don't think the Raiders have ever drafted a Montana State University Bobcat in any round. I wouldn't even think they even signed an undrafted free agent from a rookie. Maybe second, third year or something. I don't know the history on that, but I'd bet a pretty penny that touchdown Tommy Mellett was the first one, and I just want him to know, man, that wasn't no mistake in my eyes. Too bad we are lacking in what our motto should be and has been for years, and that's the commitment to excellence that I just haven't seen in 25 years. Because, kid, you are the epitome of the commitment of excellence. I don't think this is the end of your career by any means. Somebody else is going to pick you up. Watch. He'll be picked up off waivers somewhere, somehow. Who knows? And maybe he goes to another league. Who knows? But I don't think it's the end of seeing touchdown Tommy. I don't think it's the end of seeing Sincere McCormick. I think Sincere McCormick's going to get picked up off of waivers or whatever. I think he's absolutely going to get a shot to plug in and play somewhere. 100%. 100%. So, I mean, that's our offense, ladies and gentlemen. Aren't you happy? The 2025 Las Vegas Raiders offense. I'm excited. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Let's move on. Let's move on to the defense. Let's move on to the defense. Titletown Sports Talks in the building. Y'all know who that is. That's that better half of Dead in the Water, man. Shout out to my main man, Spence. Hey, bro, you don't have to rub it in, bro. How does week 1 look now? I'm really contemplating going to the game. I mean, only reason I'm going is because my guy Greg. Shout out to Greg Pearl. Carol Pearl. And Low Pearl, my peoples, man. My Massachusetts connection. My Golden Gopher girly. Lolo and her parents, Golden Gopher parents, man. And that's why I'm going. You know what I mean? I'm rocking with them. Obviously I'm running into Jeff. You know what I'm saying? All the people, I think Leo might be going. I told him to stay home, save his money. I'm definitely, going to run into all my podcasters. Everybody that's going, I'll see that whole Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, because I'll be right there in Boston. And of course, I'm going to be in the hometown. Shout out to my Windsor, Connecticut people. Your boy Turf, aka Tanks. I'll be back at the crib. It's been a very long time since I've been to the crib. Very, very, very long time. It's okay, Geo Max. I promise you, it's okay. It's okay. I promise you, it's okay. It's gonna be all right, man. The optimism, it fades. Look, dude, I've been doing this for 4 years. I've been straight optimistic. This is the first year that I've honestly been past neutral. I'm really like I'm into a dark place right now. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Great, like this is therapy for all of us, right? Let's go. Let's talk about it. Raider Nation, I'm in a dark spot right now with y'all. Everybody. None of this makes sense, and I know I'm not the only one. But anywho, let's dive into it before we get too far. You know, and we can't come back because I'm obviously happy with our defensive ends, if you will. I won't lie. I've been high on Charles Snowden, even with the dumb mistakes and foolishness. I've been high on him. So him backing up Malcolm Kuntz, who we still haven't seen what that's going to look like. Shout out to Malcolm Kuntz. This will be his first year, right? This will be his first year coming back from major injury. So we'll see what that looks like, right? We'll see what that looks like. I hope he does well. I hope he does well. If not, he's got 3 people. He's got 3 people on him in terms of backing him up. So you got Snowden and you got Tonka Hemingway, who a lot of people like. A lot of people like Tonka Hemingway. They're happy with that, and that's one side, left side, right side, whichever side you want to call it. And then you also have on that main side, Max Crosby, heart and soul of the team, ladies and gentlemen. The numero uno, ace, number 1. Hoffa number 1, may I help you if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Max Crosby. So, and backing Max Crosby, which is hilarious to me, is Tyree, man. And this is so strange. I think they're trying to say that Tyree will be second string, not only for defensive end, but for also defensive tackle, right? Because they got nose tackle and defensive tackle. You got Jonah Laulu at one starting tackle, center, or Adam Butler, right? So it just depends on what defensive front in terms of what matters the most, right? That's how that goes. So yeah, I'm okay with those. I mean, it's not going to do anything for us. You got Lecky Vodu behind Adam Butler. I mean, you got Pegwis and Booker, the guy we traded for, in terms of. My mic sounds off. Shout out to Game Tight. Appreciate you for coming through. Hope you enjoy the show. I only pay a dub for my jerseys, so it's all good. Yeah, okay. Maybe I'm too close to it. All right. Well, I'm gonna monitor that. I appreciate you for letting me know. If anybody else is having mic problems with me, please let me know. I may have turned something up or down. But yeah, well, let me see who else is up in here now that I got my eye sidetracked, which is all good. We got David in the building. Shout out to David. They're going to score points, but secondary is going to get torched. They may score points, but I don't know how many, David. I'm not going to lie to you with this offensive line. I just don't know how many, right? I don't know. We got Jonasy in the building. Jonasy. Marcus Allen or Howie Long. Which Raiders legacy is your favorite? Right there. You see it. It's easy. Easy one. Marcus Allen. Marcus Allen was my guy. Yeah, by far. It's the reason one of the reasons why I loved running back. It was, I played everything in high school: running back, linebacker, safety. I did it all. I punted, kicked off. I did it all. I honestly, literally did it all. I didn't play quarterback, but I did pretty much everything else in high school. College, I only played fullback and tailback. Mainly tailback. Only played fullback because, all of our fullbacks got hurt, and I was the one that could, if you will. But yeah, Marcus Allen, man. We got David. Shout out to David. Marcus is the better player. Howie is the better legacy just because of TV. I would say Howie is the better legacy because of Al Davis. I mean, let's keep it a bean. He robbed Marcus of a lot. Not only legacy, he robbed, as far as Raiders' sake, meaning, better legacy than Howie. But he robbed him of his career too. He straight up robbed him of his career, right? You know what I mean? He paired him up with Eric Dickerson, Bo Jackson. Who else did he have as a tailback back there with him? He had another badass tailback too. It didn't make any sense. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? It didn't make any sense at all. But anywho, yeah. Okay. So, yep. That's where I'm at with that, man. That's where I'm at with that. David, can we get a 24? Yes. I wish we could get a 24. It's not going to happen in this list. It's atrocious. I don't even understand what's going on. Like, yo, this is so laughable. This defense right now that we're about to start getting into. There's still one more good meat and potatoes piece. There is one good meat and potatoes piece. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. The heart and soul of this defense has to be the linebackers. Shout out to the linebackers. Shout out to the linebackers on this team because it is solely on you. The whole season rides on the linebacking crew. We have no defensive line. We have no secondary. I mean, we got some safety spots, but with no defensive line, I don't think the safety spot is going to be shored up too well. We're going to have a problem. We are going to have a major problem. And I just don't see how. I don't see how Mr. McDaniels doesn't find a way with Drake May, Travion Henderson, right? And company. That's just how I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I don't see how we're going to stop that. And, I mean, we have no wide receivers. They got two corners, one potentially a special corner. Really? What are y'all thinking? It's just not possible. It's just not possible. I don't see it. But like I said, we went through our tackles and our ends. Let's go to the strong and free safeties because, again, I'm happy that and how did Lonnie Johnson Jr. make it? Is he gonna be on the injured IR? Sounds like he and AOC are gonna become best buddies, right? Right. Lonnie Johnson Jr. and AOC become best buddies. They probably don't count against the 53. So that's the other thing too. At least we know that we can expect some players. At least I don't know, and that's why I'm saying. Y'all got to tell me if I'm right or wrong here. Like, do we have 53 right now with the roster set the way that we see these? So did anybody count offensively how many people we had up there? Because if this is truly the 53-man roster, ladies and gentlemen, Jesus Christ, the Latter-day Saints, it is over. It is over. It is over. It is over. Shout out to my nephew. Hardest working man in showbiz. It's Cracking Rundown. Appreciate you for coming through. Hope you enjoy the show. Bro, it is curtains. It is curtains. It's curtains. I can't stop looking at it. It is curtains. We got 5 cornerbacks, ladies and gentlemen. And out of those 5, you got Darian Porter, Cameron Richardson, and Caillou Blue Kelly. Bro, this is outrageous. This is outrageous. This is outrageous. This is outrageous. I don't even know what to do about this. Did y'all hear what I just said? Darian Porter, the Cameron Richardson, and Caillou Blue, bro. I mean, our starters, Darnay Holmes, Eric Stokes, and Darian Porter, who is an absolute project. And I mean project in terms of, it's going to be a long season. It is going to absolutely be a long season, ladies and gentlemen, in terms of what we're going to be dealing with the young man Darian Porter. The Cameron Richardson is not out of the woods. He's not out of the woods yet. Not even close. He's still got some growing to do. Again, he too was a project. These projects don't always come to fruition, ladies and gentlemen. This is so bad. This is so bad. I mean, I don't think it is really, really bad, ladies and gentlemen. There is no trusting this process. There is no. You can't tell me my eyes have not seen what they have seen. I'm tired of them. I can't. I cannot agree with this. Luckily, they don't need to care. They could care less of what little old Turf has to say over here. Turf don't know what he's talking about. Trust me. So they don't care. They could care less about what's going on with Turf. But my opinion is out there. My opinion is out there. I think this season is atrocious. I initially had us. I had us at the beginning of the season. Previous to, I want to say, the draft. Even previous to the draft. I think I had us at 6-13. I had us at 6-13. 6-13. It wouldn't shock me at all. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't shock me at all because that was then. Then I had us at 5-12, right? Remember that? 5-12 after the whole playing around with the offensive line. Treating players ineffectively, as I would call it. I don't know what they're doing. Getting people to compete. I'm about to start. Shout out to my dog Gravy. Shout out Coach Gravy in the building. Always supporting my man Turf. And yes, I do agree with you, bro. I already know you do. You already know this is some foolishness. It's some foolishness. And I'm tired, man. They can't keep telling us we got to keep supporting and acting like this stuff is okay and not be on these airwaves and tell them that it's not. I'm sorry. We pay our hard-earned money to go to these games. It's the reason Mark is G'ing off right now. Shout out Mark Davis with your what? $5 billion increase from when you moved there from 2021 to what, 2025, 26 season now. And I think nobody's ever disagreed with the fact that you are a good businessman, at least not the people that I talk to. I've always thought you were I thought you were a great businessman. Your dad was a great businessman. He was just also a great football mind. And unfortunately, when he left his mind, when that mind left him, 10, 15 years before, God rest his soul. Shout out to Al Davis, man. But it's been gone, ladies and gentlemen, and it is time. And it's time for a huge change. It's time for a change to where people that come in and buy it, they're kind of like the Redskins. You know what I'm saying? You got Tom Brady already on the field. So I don't mind Michael, or Magic Johnson, a.k.a., Magic Irvin, Irvin Johnson. I don't mind having a superstar and, on the team, if you will. But I want some real football-minded front office up front. We don't come in here playing games. We're not in here for clicks, whatever you want to call it. Shout out all of that nonsense. Because I don't know what we're doing right now. I wish somebody could explain this mess to me. I just don't get it. We're going into the season with 5 cornerbacks. And two of them are, I just have to say, and this is where I get disrespectful, but it's just facts. 2 of them are ass, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, you're a rookie. You're still learning. And you are going to be up against number 1s and number 2 solid. We have one of the toughest schedules in the league this year. Y'all gonna be getting torched. Eric Stokes ain't been looking great. And he out there on the island like he gonna last the whole season. I don't understand it. Can somebody make me feel better and say that, oh no, Turf, y'all got like 4 more guys coming? Are we counting? Because I didn't count. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's 12. So that's 27 people on defense. That only leaves 26 total left. 27 on defense. 27 on defense, right? Yeah, I'm going to write this down. I'll lose my pencil. Dog it. 27 on defense. All right. We're already over time. We're going to go through the special teams, right? What did I count for offense? You know what? It's gonna bother me, guys. I'm sorry. Let me look at what we had on offense. I know we had 27 on defense. Let's look and see what we had on offense. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hold on. So we got 23 and 27. 27 on defense and 23 on offense, which makes 50. Right? 27 on defense and 23 on offense. That equals 50 players. This is scary, bro. Yo, I can't believe I just paid I have primo seat too. With that one home opener. I have a primo seat for the home opener. Shout out to my dog, man. That it's his seat. This is so disheartening. So that's 50 people between the offense and the defense. So you already know you got 2 kickers in the holding. This is the team, ladies and gentlemen. This is the team. This is the team. Like, we legit don't have a backup right now. Oh, we got Kenny Pickett. Jesus Christ. This dude ain't been here 1 second. Oh my God. I really have no idea what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I don't agree with none of it. Let's get through it. Let's just show it. Like I said, I told you got 3 people. Daniel Carlson, right? You got Daniel Carlson, AJ Cole, and Bobin Moyer. My bad, Bobin Moyer. That's it. That's your 53 right there, ladies and gentlemen. You got Trey kick returning, punt returning, and Ashton Janty backing him up on punt return, which I'm scared, and Lobby on kick return, which I'm scared. I'm scared. This is just wild. This is wild. None of this makes sense to me. I am in complete awe of what's going on here. None of this makes sense to me. No idea what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all gonna have to tell me because this was not cool. What do you want me to say? I don't know what else to say. This was not cool. This is just not cool to me. I really don't know. I'm truly at a loss. I'm truly at a loss. Shout out to Fidel's Farm Lot. Telesco didn't do us any favors, not signing any of our solid free agents. Nobody has, man. Nobody has at this establishment. That's why it's so stupid. That's why it's so stupid. Pigs. Don't remind me, bro. Cerrone is suspended for a few weeks. Who do we put in his place, I wonder? You already know. Oh, so disheartening. This hurt. This was a blow for your boy Turf, man. Oh. There's nobody that's being picked up that matters right now, Spence. And you know that. Yeah, and I believe you. See, I believe this too. Rumor is Duggar Maya. That's gonna be wild. Because, bro, Jesus, God, it's gonna be wild. That's all I can say is it's going to be absolutely wild because I don't know, man. This is just mind-boggling to me, man. Mind-boggling. I don't know. I'm done. I'm done with, yeah. That's the 53, ladies and gentlemen. That's the 53. That's the 53-man roster. I'm done talking about it. I'm not happy at all in any way, shape, or form. It makes me sick to my stomach, the things that we've done. Just gonna be honest. Very honest. I don't think we've set ourselves up for success at all in any way, shape, or form. I think both offensively and defensively in the trenches, we've got some guard problems and we've got tackle problems. And I think as far as our skill positions, as far as our wide receivers and our cornerbacks, our secondary, it's going to be a long season. It's going to be an absolute long season. And I really don't know what to say. I honestly don't. It's been dark, but hasn't been this dark in a long time. I really don't know what to say anymore. I don't agree with a lot of the things that were done this year. A lot. It'll all be, maybe that'll be something I can get done. All the cut ups of all of the disagreements that I have. Maybe it'll make sense. Hopefully, I'm the fool, right? Hopefully, the people that I rock with that really don't see anything that makes sense here. Maybe they, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it works out. I don't know. I just think I think this is a problem. This is a major problem. We got 27 on defense, 23 on offense. We got 4 wide receivers, 5 cornerbacks. Yo, I don't know what to tell y'all. It's gonna be a long season. I will be having a ton of watch parties. As I said, I'm supporting, but man, y'all really got me thinking, man. Like it's only but so many times you can keep on with these type of decisions. Something's got to give at some point. I'm sorry, because this is an absolute problem. It's an absolute problem. There's no way you're gonna get me to see it any different. I don't know where we go from here. I think we're going to absolutely get mollywopped week 1. I don't know where we lose. I mean, win. I don't see us winning anywhere, offense, defense, or special teams. I'm really, Greg, where you at, man? I know you watch every once in a blue moon. I'm really contemplating, bro. Well, there you have it. At least we got some good news tomorrow night. It's the knockout canvas. It's always good news with the knockout canvas. Only time I'll get sad with combat sports is, and even, I mean, there's really only one fighter. And there's only one fighter right now that matters to me. And that's Terrence Bud Crawford. If Bud lose this fight, bro, it'll just be the worst year. It already is the worst year of my life, but Jesus. I really want Bud to win this fight. It sucks that the money ain't right. I can't even bet on this. The odds aren't there for the people that might be wondering why they don't see that. The odds just aren't there. He's like plus 200 or something like that. It just doesn't even make sense. Pay 1,000 to win 15. It doesn't make sense. So I won't be betting on it because the world is smart, I guess, including Vegas. They know this isn't some wildly, wide fight. But yeah, you got the knockout canvas tomorrow night. Then, like I said, man, y'all seen Spence? He's on there. Title Town Sports Talk TV on YouTube. My man Spence, man. The better half of Dead in the Water on Thursdays. I don't know what we're watching. It maybe it's week 1 is the following week, but college maybe some college football. We'll have to figure that out. But we got that, man, and just the calm before the storm, ladies and gentlemen. The calm before the storm in terms of the NFL season 2025-2026. So this is the end of this show. This was a rough one for me, guys. Back when I first started this in 2021, No chance you get a show today. No chance. No chance you get a show today. But you got one. You got one. So hopefully you enjoyed it. I actually enjoyed it. It's going to be interesting to see how this roster shapes up. I don't like it at all. I think we are so outmanned in every way that matters, particularly for our division. But hey, Raider Nation, prove me wrong, right? Till then, Turf is out. Peace.
Raiders! Let's go, baby! We all the way on the fourth row, baby! You look good in that silver and black. Talk about the game, so I'll be handing out cards and everything. I'll be at every Raider game.